3 years ago, when the Ricoh GR3 was released, it brought many improvements over its predecessor and became the most popular advanced compact camera. But how can Ricoh improve it even further with the hopefully upcoming GR4? Can they take this well-proven concept of a powerful pocketable camera to yet another level? The GR3 is already an almost perfect compact camera. I know it's missing the built-in flash we had in GR2, and some owners of the previous generations have never gotten over it, but other than that, everything is better than before. Smaller body, sharper lens, great implementation of touchscreen, 3-axis in-body image stabilization, reasonably fast processing speed and great image quality and colors. It struggles with autofocus precision and speed, and I hope that Ricoh engineers are working hard to improve it, because we need fast and precise autofocus even in low light conditions, and smart face detection to confidently capture life around us and all the precious moments with our families and friends. We also need a flip-up LCD, so low angle shots are not a guesswork anymore. The GRs are small cameras and their form factor allows the photographer to take creative shots with ease. Fixed LCD helps to add rigidity to the camera body, but is not flexible at all. All we really need is for it to flip up with hinges at the top edge of the camera. There is enough space already and no buttons would have to be relocated. This solution would not allow for easy overhead photography, but this is much less needed than close to the ground long angle shots. And once it flips up, let it go all the way so we can have a reliable selfie screen and finally throw away those pesky smartphones. These are the must-haves for me. With improved autofocus and flip-up LCD, a GR camera would be pretty much perfect. And if Ricoh adds only these two features to the new model and everything else stays the same, I will be happy to lighten up my bank account. But they can do more and should do better. If the Ricoh GR4 comes out in 2023, it needs to also bring an improved 5-axis IBIS, high-resolution hot shoe EVF, and an option to make the camera weather sealed. Improved IBIS could not only help with taking sharp photographs even in darker conditions, but maybe also a decent handheld video. I'm not advocating here to make the GR4 into a vlogging camera, but if you put a video option in a camera, it should come with all the bells and whistles. Otherwise, I'm better off just using a smartphone for my on-the-go video recording. IBIS and video aside, the one thing I would really like to see is a modern hot shoe mounted electronic viewfinder. They did make one for GX100 and 200 cameras, and the GXR had it as well. So why not give the GR4 the same option? Of course, at standards of the year 2023 with high resolution and refresh rate. Just imagine not having to deal with reflections on the camera LCD on a sunny summer afternoon. It would add bulk, yes, but that is acceptable for an optional but useful accessory. And all this should be combined with an option of making the camera weather sealed. Just seal the body and offer the option of buying an adapter ring and protective filter for the lens, like Fujifilm has done with the X100V. This way we can have a small and discreet pocketable camera, but with a usable electronic viewfinder, an option of making it weather resistant for those dusty and humid environments. This is how I imagine the perfect travel and everyday camera, and I hope it will be the Ricoh GR4 or 4X, because I'm almost certain Ricoh will release both 28 and 40mm versions of the camera. They are both popular and have their use. This will also mean that there will be no telephoto lens adapter for GR4, because that will make the lens equivalent to GR4X version. But I'm able to accept that, because at the end of the day, the best option is to own both of these cameras and use the one better suited for a specific task or situation. And if buying both the 28 and 40mm GR cameras is not what your bank account allows, you have to watch my review of the Ricoh GR3 next. It's the cheaper and more universal of the two siblings.